G'day, Tom here, Legacy Toolworks. I'm back. It's been a long time, but better late than never. Today I'm going to be making something as usual. I really like dried meat, biltong in particular, so I want to make my own biltong box out of this guy here. So I don't know if this is going to work, but there's no harm in trying. So, as usual, let's crack into it. Okay, so I've got my box container here, 53 litre. I've got some goodies inside. So to glue things together, glue gun and sticks, duct tape, incandescent light bulb. It's a 25 watt, low wattage. Fan. My one's USB powered, but you can have something wired up yourself. Large paper clips. Yes, seems weird, but it'll make sense later. And a low wattage AC connected screw light. This was actually, I'd say, liberated from its lampshade framing. It was one of those cheap, porcelain china ones. I just cracked it open and got the parts out, so that's that. And of course, dowel rod. I think this is 8mm, yeah. And I'll get the mesh and that'll go on last. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to try and do the dowel rods first, so they will serve as supports for the meat to hang spaced apart like that. So that's 555mm, of course, because we're metric people here. How long? 395. So 30. So if I want 5 or 6, I'll go 5. So it's 100 out. Okay, so I've got the dots marked out. I'm going to end up with 6 rods. Bummer. I was hoping that was not going to happen. Do you see this whoopsie over here? See that? That extended the hole to 55mm down. So what I did was, that's the original, and I'll drill another one. See how it lines up, roughly speaking. There. Okay, cutting the lengths. Hacksaw, nice and clean. So, I only had enough for 4. I didn't realize how much I would need, but I can always expand it as time goes on. I can expand it later. Now, I did have to make the holes slightly larger, but here we go. Vent holes in the bottom, so the cool air comes in the bottom, and the light bulb inside will heat up that air because it's a covered unit. So it'll heat it up and the fan will suck the hot air or heated air out along with the moisture, so hence drying the meat. About 50 high centers and in 100. Okay, so using a spade bit is a lot better. Okay, that'll be enough for that one then. So the holes in the bottom are done, you can see there, vent holes going in. Now to put the light bulb hole. So about that hole, I've managed to cut a piece out of there and drill this out a little bit so it will fit the rod. Hot glue gun, okay. So, mesh. This is fly screening. Not sure if you can see it from there, but it's very small. Any old cheap stuff will do. I'm going to cut it and glue it on. 1, break. Don't mess around. good, good. Make sure I really smush it in. The lid. I've got to get this glued onto the lid. Here goes. Nice. Bring it down a little, but we're getting there. The old round rasp. Here we go. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close to a match. So close. Oh man, that is so close. I think we are good. All right. So if I glue that down, mesh it over, that should be good. I've decided to run the cable on the inside. Hopefully you can see it. And I've cut a little groove in there. So I can easily maneuver the cable in and out, two-handed of course, and it doesn't crush under the lip of the lid. Okay. No gaps. I'll just make a small cut there. Yeah, I'll do it stage at a time. So what I've done is I've interwoven it, so overlapped it, so it can make a better circular shape. So I'll do that 1, 2, and 3, so 4 in total. I'll start with 2 and see how I go. Okay, as you can see, glued down the, still a bit warm, glued down the first fold, so I'll continue to do that as many times as I need to on the way around. Okay, so she's all glued up around all the edges. Doesn't look very nice, but I'm not going for looks here. In the future I might use the bottom of a sieve or something like that, something already round that I can just plonk on top. So yeah, that's all go. The cable is just down here, so the lid does not crunch it, that's important. That aside. Lovely. And it should light up. Bingo! We have light. Okay, so after making a few changes, like I've made these little plugs here, I just cut little lengths off the remainder of the 8mm dowel. So let's get those rods in. So I've used these extra sized 50mm paper clips, so they just come off like that, and your meat just hangs on the end of that. You just chuck it on in there. So I've got enough for 3 pieces per rod, 6, 9, 12, and that's if I don't use the ones that the plugs are in now. So all up, it cost me $77.96, so 78 bucks. That includes the fan as well, all the glue sticks and the duct tape that I didn't actually need. So I'm going to turn it on and see how it looks. Push down the corners. So, by the way, this battery was at 70% when I first started working with it, so it hasn't been that much of a power drain. Fan first. Oh yes. And the light. Hey, here we go. Great, so it's all running, it's all done, and it's only using 36 watts. So, stay tuned for when I actually use it.